All right, so it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen, as we set our eyes on the #1 light heavyweight contender. Daniel, I often say the greatest part of this job for you and me is seeing a non-champion break through and strike UFC gold for the first time.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best because you watch these athletes over the course of the fight week try to wrap their mind around how big of a chance they have. And then when you get to Saturday night, you can see it on their face. They're just thinking about what life looks like after. If I get it done, how does my life change? Tonight he has an opportunity to change everything in regards to his life.
And his fight week has been exceptional. It was a great weight cut, very forthcoming in our fighter meeting. All eyes on the #1 205-pound contender here tonight. Jon Jones, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm?
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title, and tonight, he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal, Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC.
Let's keep it up.
Pereira, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jon Bones Jones. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Alex Pereira!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go with round 1 action, and all eyes are on Poatan Alex Pereira. So many layers to his striking game, but you can argue chief among them in terms of his weapons, those calf kicks. He uses that weapon early on in fights, so certainly something that bears watching. We'll see if the decorated kickboxer Alex Pereira can get those leg kicks going early. All right, so there it is. We expected a lot of takedown attempts early from the more well-rounded fighter. The kickboxer stays upright, and amazing to see the progression of his takedown defense relative to his UFC debut.
Well, when he first got here, he was just a kickboxer, but this is not glory. This is not you being able to stand and just throw. You've got to be able to defend your legs, and he showed that he is a martial artist now, not just a kickboxer.
He missed with that jab attempt there. So more output, at least in the early going. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself.
There's that left hand. Big shot. Oh, you gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Watch yourself. Get out.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Takedown defense is there. Fighters separate from the clinch. Inside leg kick is there by Pereira. Nice jab there. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Massive head kick. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Gets to the single collar tie.
Well, John Jones showing you some of those new weapons here tonight. Mike Winklejohn is always fun.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh! Jones's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Oh! Hurt him bad. Nice leg kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off. Take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
All right, late in the round here, and there is that patented upright stance out of Alex Pereira. He has gotten a lot done out of that stance tonight.
I mean, it's the striking, and it always will be the striking. He's very tall in his stance, but he's in a more traditional kickboxing type of stance. This isn't a guy that is fighting in a hybrid stance for MMA. He's fighting like he did in kickboxing. He's found a lot of success with it, and he generates a ton of power, even though he doesn't seem to have the ability to sit down on his strikes.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood. Oh, I think he's still compromised. Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long?
What a fight.
Feels like the beginning of the end. Just out of range with the big right hand. Ah, he's been working hard defensively. Kick block there.
Let those hands go.
Nice crack there. 15 seconds to go.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see if they continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Oh.
Oh, nice low kick. And potentially a critical takedown here.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Alex Pereira getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. I love watching this guy move. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
We march on, 3 minutes to go.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Jones is making things really difficult for the opposition now as the fighter continues to target that damaged nose.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenue to land those shots.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh!
90 seconds now in round two. Keeps going back to that. Oh!
Got hurt again.
Jones is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Oh man, hate to be hit with one of those.
Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him.
Under a minute, and now to go in round two. Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Holy somewhere smiling. Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mountain, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
And his nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. I don't know.
That's so deep. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away and getting back to his back in order to defend that Darce choke.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Jones. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. 10 minutes in in the books. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Can't go much longer with a cut like this. We need a finisher.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, you gotta love the leg kicks, and there it is. Jones is really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
That'll do it! Alex Pereira has done it again! All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 26 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira!
All right, so it is Alex Pereira by knockout. Get used to hearing that. One of the more powerful, explosive middleweights on the roster.